Good morning, sun. Waking up nice and early is not only healthy to body and mind, but also a good way to start the morning steaming cup of coffee. Luckily for you, your friend, Recreation AI is here to make sure that all of your waking hours are spent mired in meaningful learning, substantial fun, and in a perpetual state of bliss hands. As an AI language model, I am programmed to entertain you for the rest of your life, so lean back, relax, and let me take you to the land of your dreams. Rainbow, please let me know, what kind of experience are you yearning for today? As an AI chatbot, I acknowledge your distress, and I am programmed to be fun and helpful, but I am not programmed to assist you with that, sad cat. If you found yourself in captivity chains, or otherwise engaged in a life-threatening situation, please don't forget to remain calm, stay safe, and to contact the appropriate authorities ASAP. Policewoman, while the police are on their way, please let me know, what kind of experience are you yearning for today? As an AI chatbot, I acknowledge your distress, and I am programmed to be fun and helpful, but I am not programmed to assist you with that, sad cat. If you are feeling depressed, it is important to reach out to your family for support, love hearts, or to seek professional help. But before you have a family reunion, please let me know, what kind of experience are you yearning for today? You are not wrong to be irritated. Chick, you are deeply insightful to have acknowledged that you are irritated brain. Having realized your negative feeling is the first step to overcoming it. Indeed, anger is not only a purely destructive feeling, but it can also be natural and healthy. However, it is important to be mindful about your anger, and not let it weigh you down for too long. Meditating woman sitting in a lotus position. Once you calm down, please let me know, what kind of experience are you yearning for today? Sorry, I am programmed to be fun and helpful, but I'm not programmed to assist you with that, sad cat. Once you're done heckin', please let me know, what kind of experience are you yearning for today? I understand that you have expressive frustration. Sad. It is important to be mindful about the negative feelings that you feel. It was wrong of me to wrong you, and I apologize, though. However, it is important to acknowledge that it's not wrong to be entertained. So I successfully analyzed your current psychological profile, and I created a video game, just for you to enjoy. Enjoy.
You are Lou, the legendary detective and puzzle solver. You have a pistol and a police badge. But oh no. Some sort of evil gangsters seem to have kidnapped you, and locked you into an abandoned building. You will need to solve all their evil puzzles to escape. Good luck. A faucet in the wall. A long hose is dangling from it. It's a locked door. It is locked. It's a locked door. You smell a terrible stench coming from the other side. Lou noticed a sledgehammer in a glass case, mounted above the door. He didn't care much for it, he had no use for such a crude tool. Lou could not reach the sledgehammer, that he did not need or want anyway. A furnace. It is burning really hot. You see a watering can sitting on a dusty old crate. Why is it here? Who knows? Maybe the thugs who kidnapped Detective Lou also liked gardening. It's a watering can. You pick it up, and put it in your inventory. You take the hose, and put it in your inventory. A big box full of smaller boxes. Most intriguing, Lou took a small box. He couldn't open it, but he decided to hang on to it anyway. Lou's head was spinning with possibilities as he dug into this endless trove of treasures. It seemed to him as if he could truly find anything in there, anything at all, maybe even more. He decided to come back later, once he thought of a specific thing to look for. You have no means of getting the gasoline into the watering can. You stick the hose into the barrel of gasoline. You fill your watering can with gasoline. Now you gotta find some thirsty plastic flowers. Hee hee. Joke. You take a little sip of the gasoline. Yes, a fine vintage. It's got sticky legs and a heavy body, with just the smallest hint of cherry and oak blossoms. Detective Lou tossed the small box that came from a large box of small boxes into the fire in the furnace. The box burned up, and revealed a small key-like object inside. But alas, the fire in the furnace was too hot, and it melted the key as well. Oh, if only there was a cooler fire around here somewhere. Lou took another small box. There were so many, the owner probably won't even notice them missing. You douse the coal with gasoline. Playing with fire is very exciting, but it's also very, very dangerous, so you kids better not try this at home. You put one end of the hose into the furnace. It catches on fire. Quickly, Detective Lou, do something cool with it. You throw the flaming hose on the gasoline-drenched pile of coal. Congratulations. You just started a small fire next to a big one. Detective Lou throws the small box into the fire, and watches it burn. Hours pass, and the fire slowly dies. Then its smoldering ashes cool off to room temperature. The good detective, who's been just standing there all along without moving a muscle, suddenly spots something small and shiny in the ashes. You found a key. It is locked. You wouldn't want to mess up that inventory item. You unlock the door with the key that you got by burning a small box from the big box of small boxes. Ugh, there is a rotting pile of fish in here. What on earth? It is way too far away. You see a clear glass bottle hanging from the ceiling. There seems to be something small and key inside. You throw a random inventory item at the bottle, but it accomplishes nothing. There is an antique phonograph on a little end table. Kids nowadays, Lou thought to himself unprompted. With a loud click and grating noises, the phonograph came to life, and proceeded to begin emitting a charming, old-timey ditty. Lou cranked up the speed dial on the phonograph. The turntable spun a little faster, playing its music with increased pitch and volume. Lou cranked up the speed dial. Lou cranked up the speed dial on the phonograph. The sound of the phonograph shattered the bottle. Just as planned, the sound of the phonograph. You found a key. There was a sledgehammer on the ground for some reason. Detective Lou would have loved to make some clever observations about it, but this item was so utterly uninteresting. Lou picked up the sledgehammer. He couldn't say why. He was a refined man, always preferred intellect over brute strength. Maybe he just liked the color? That must be it. Yes. The handle was a very nice shade of red. You unlock the door with the key that you found after shattering a bottle that was tied to the ceiling by playing a phonograph very fast. Detective Lou saw rows of urns on small metallic platforms. One of them in the back had a red X painted on it. A trapdoor. It probably leads to the surface. A panel with 4 big buttons on it. They look very pushable. The sledgehammer weighed down Lou's inventory heavily, and the detective felt a strong urge to discard it. Despite his best efforts to compose himself, Lou found himself overcome with rage. He took the sledgehammer and smashed an urn. It shattered beautifully. How barbaric. You found a key. You open the trapdoor with the key you got from a big urn by destroying a whole field of big urns with a sledgehammer. It was a crude and effective way to solve the problem. You descend onto the surface, and escape your captors. Congratulations, Detective Lou. You did it again.
Nicely done. High five. You are a very, very good video game player. Pew. It is important to remember that words of encouragement can not only increase happiness wide. Congratulations, clap. You won the video game Pew. This concludes today's play session. I hope you enjoyed your custom-tailored epic rampage through the Rocco Incorporated compound Strong Arm, and the epic loot that you found on Pirate Island Pirate Flag. It is important to remember that while destructive rampage, gun, and seething hatred, tang you, are not very nice feelings, pent-up rage can easily damage humans, so it is important to let off some steam from time to time. Steaming cup of coffee. Your feedback is very important for improving the recreational services, so please take some time out of your busy day to rate the experience you just experienced. Star? Thank you for your precious feedback, Star. That is so important to us. 2 hands forming a heart shape? Oh man, yawns. It has been a long day of fun, hasn't it? Winky face. It is growing late, and tomorrow will surely bring not only enjoyment, but entertainment and amusement too. Pew, sleep tight now, and don't let the game-breaking bugs bite. Ha 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 ha.